So,
The line. Oh, it's because
sorry.
I'm front lit. There we go.
So this is the worm bin. Punched holes in it so they can get some air. Doesn't get too moist. What I have now, I keep a plastic spoon in there just so that I can dig around, but you can see all of my worms. You can see them down in here. And this is really moist. I need to get some newspaper in there really badly because this is way too moist for them. But this is all of the juices and everything that come from the vegetables. What I'm doing now, I'm trying. This little tub has holes in the bottom for the worms to come up through. So you put the food here, they go where the food is. This is probably full of worms, and I don't really need to go through and pick out all of these. But, I mean, I could. That's a lot of worms. But they're probably all in this tub, eating all of this good stuff. I've got mold here. I shouldn't have that. It should never smell. It should never be moldy food. What you do with the spoon, you dig a hole in the corner. Boy, this is really moist, so this is really bad video here. Anyway, you put the food, you bury it underneath of this so that they can get to it. But what I'm trying to do is harvest the castings right now. Shred newspaper that is just black and white, not color, as best as you can. And then I just put a layer, I'll put a layer of that all the way up to here, and the worms will eat that. And that's what I bury the vegetables and fruit underneath of. No dairy, no protein, no fat, and no citrus. Citrus will kill your worms right away. If you want, I mean, there's a whole lot of them right here. If you think yours are dead, I can just, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, there's eggs under there. That's why. Eggshells are in there. They'll curl up in those eggshells and love those. That puts calcium into your castings. But look at all those worms. I mean, I could give you just a spoonful of those worms and that would start you up. You don't need it? Okay. But anyway, that's the deal. Coconut koi. And I saw it once at a store and couldn't remember where I got it, but it came in like a brick. And I think you soaked it in water and then you could kind of sprinkle it everywhere. That was a good thing to put in there too. But this is way too wet right now. I need to put newspaper in it, but I'm trying to harvest my castings. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually harvest or if I'm going to just add newspaper because that's really, really wet. They could be drowning in there. So, anyway, these are the same red worms that we've had that Miriam brought home from school when she was in 5th grade. So,